Life of a Fire Review. Live at work. The background is my loud co-worker. He worked in a machine shop for years. He's been working on school buses for 45 years. He's still here. That's double for what most of us do, but yeah, he's still alive and kicking. Don't try to speak up so you can hear me. But my review today is on atmospheric lamp. Automobile atmosphere lamp. Basically, it's neon lights. And in my 2018 Nissan, I'm going to install this. And basically, it's a neon strip. The strips can run along your door trim and different panels, and I'm gonna make a step-by-step video of how I did it. Mainly just just the process of it, removing my door panels, running the lighting on the door trim, running the wires through the body of the car, and finding a way I want to hardwire it so it runs into my illumination, so when I cut my headlights on, that's when it comes on, instead of having it has a 12 volt like cigarette adapter plug, which is cool, but that's not what I want to do, so I have to figure that out when I try to. If it shouldn't be too much of a hassle, just gotta figure out which one is hot, which one is ground. So let's see, I'm gonna open it up and show you what's on the inside. We have, clean my screen. I'm excited. We have installation instructions. It's in, I would say, Japanese or Chinese and English language. And that's what it'll allegedly look like once it's done, depending on your manufacturer. Oh, pictures of my kids. Comes with the remote control. Comes with cigarette plug, which I have to take it out and see which. I think it's fused too, so see, if it's too much of a hassle, I'm not going to worry about it, but I have to take it apart and see. But the wiring's in here, so I probably can do it. I just got to figure out which one's hot, which one's ground. Fairly simple, but I think it's fused too, so check that. But anyway, this is the diode that the lights would go through. So the tube, which is here, plastic tube and fiber optic tube is in the bag. So it has 5 of these, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. So the fiber optic tube will run through this, and that is what sends the light through the tube. So it's 5 of these. It's got a controller. So that's how you plug it, and then it's got to be able to see the signal to use the remote to change the colors, and you can set different colors. It works with music. I'm not really about the music thing, just mainly to change the colors and all that stuff. So I thought that's pretty cool. So it has that. And then here's the tube, and it comes with a door panel clip too. I got plenty of those. And it comes with, there's a tubing, so one slides through. Yeah, one slides through. Yeah, let's see if I can get it here. It's real thin. Let's see, homie. See if I can get it out. That's the tubing. Fiber optic tubing is what it says, and this is what goes in your door panel. So you gotta slide this piece into there. So, but reviews of me installing this masterpiece will be soon. So y'all have a great day. Morning on this beautiful day. This is a loafer view. I'm doing the install on the automotive. I know it's backwards. Atmosphere lamp, as they call it. It's pretty long. This is what's gonna go in the door panel. This trim right here is gonna go. Let me change the camera here. So, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, this is gonna go the crack of the door panel. I'm now learning how to take the door panel off of this. I've learned how to take the fronts off. How to do that. And do the other side as well. So going through the steps of taking it off. Basically from what I've seen, it's got clips on this window switch for the rear. 1, 2, 3 little clips. Just pull on one side and work your way up and just take your time. It's got a connector right there. And for this part, there's a trim piece back here you remove. And it exposes, I believe, let's see what size that is, 10 millimeter. Or you can use a big PH or PH4 Phillips head screwdriver. And I think that might be it for the rear. So let me remove this and I'll come back. The door panel is removed. So what I had to do was, in the center cup, I would say the grab handle portion of closing the door, there's a plastic trim piece that you remove. Take the little Harbor Freight, and there's a shot of Harbor Freight. Little orange pick set is about $1 for 4. And you remove a plastic trim piece. It's a 10 millimeter screw or a large Phillips, and this one right here that goes here. And the rest is just clip and pull, clip and pull. It's real simple. If I need to make another video as far as going through it, I mean, if you're not mechanically inclined, I get it. So I understand. So right now with the lights it has, this is the part of the lighting system that basically is going to help illuminate through the tube. So you have to push it through the tube, and I have to take this out and remove my trim piece here. And basically, this and all its glory, remove that and that up front as well, and remove all that so I can run it. So, but I'll show you. I'll make this as simple as possible. Back. Not bad from the first attempt. Got the door panel back on. As you can see, that's what it looks like. I did a pretty good job trying to tuck it in and force it in, so prayerfully it'll hold all right. So far so good. It works. I tested it before I hooked it up, so everything should be fine. That was the biggest fight, was fighting that and then making it long enough to make sure it was, you know, that the speaker can act, that I could zip tie the actual woofer. I'm not the woofer, but the inner tube that lights up, to make sure that the actual light, the portion of the light had to be secured to the speaker wire so the window wouldn't hit it when it rolled down. Basically is what I'm saying. So got the front door panel off. It's different videos out how to remove the door panel, but it's real simple. I did that. I took the both out and ran my own speaker wire. Ran my own speaker and speaker wire for the Polk 6.5. So you basically have to take, I know what I'll do in my next video. When I do the other side, I'll definitely do that. So sorry about that. That's my mistake. I just kind of rushing to hurry to get this done. It's taking a long time. Pulling all that trim down, lower trim, and running the wires, and the end of the lights have to go on that side, so I have to run that and do that side too. So I'll take a break here in a minute. So I've been out here it took me about an hour and a half just to do that one door. So it's a tedious process, but it'll be worth it once it's done. All right, so and again, it's a process. I got to figure out now how to run it on this door. Since I have a theory and idea how to do the left rear, the right rear is going to be simple, but this one is the left front door panel. And again, you can see where this is a plastic cover that comes off. There's a screw here, it's a screw on the inside here, and that's it. And then that light has to come out. But other than that, like I said, it's pretty simple. And then the actual handle screws from the other side to take off, and that's for the power mirrors. So All right, let me see how far I can get. Good boy. I got this side done. I did a test. It looks pretty good. It's hard to see now because it's, of course, it's daytime. I found out a good trick to actually getting this in. This is plastic on plastic. This is a nightmare. My suggestion, get a little bit of clear lube. I wouldn't get anything brownish like your, like PB Blast, not brownish, but PB Blast, or maybe a little WD-40, something that's a clear lubricant. And just shoot a little in the hole. Shoot a little in the hole and a little bit on that part that's sticking out right there. It'll slide like butter. Other than that, it's not gonna work. Trust me. I've been dealing with it for like an hour, and that's what's taking so long. But I ran it pretty good. I gotta clean up a couple things. So I got it nice and trim. I gotta clean that little dirt up. I gotta cut that out. I'll stick that out and cut that little excess piece. But it looks pretty cool. Now I'm about to run the dash so you can see where I took the cluster on the radio. And it's I'm not gonna wire it to the illumination right on the back of the radio. It's got a little push button, so that's what it is. I mean, my cell phone charges through the cigarette lighter right there, so it's pretty cool so far. I just gotta get it straight and go from there. All right, I'll give you an update. All right, what a fight. Okay, now last door panel one is done. You see, kind of hard to see it. That's done. That's done. The dash is done as well, and the left front door looks pretty cool so far. I just kind of did the finishing touches. Now this is the removal of the rear door panels of a 2018 Nissan Altima. So I make this in a combination. Okay, so you have this piece. I just took it off, so this is a fresh removal. This piece has two hooks. There's 1 and 2 right there, and that pretty much you use a Harbor Freight special. It's like $1 for 40. These things are magic. And basically you pull from the little opening right there, and it'll sit right here, and you pull backwards, and that removes that. In the actual handle of the door, as far as pulling the door open and close it, this is a clip. This clip has an opening as well, and that sits at the top and then goes with the same direction as the actual holder. Pull that up. It's 2 clips, 10mm screw there, 10mm screw there. Then gotta remove this hook and pick. It works pretty good. You can use once you get it open, you can pretty much pull like so. Remove the connector, and the door panel is off. This is the last door. I'll give a final review of it once it gets dark. I'm gonna take it to get it cleaned up. This is definitely a fight. I had to fight to get one of the lights in the right front door because it's a little tad too short, and this is enough to do. This kit that I ordered is enough to do the entire Nissan Altima as far as all 4 doors and the dash. Anything else, like you want to run it around here and run it anywhere else you want to, you would have to order another kit and run it that way. But this is pretty much all I'm going to do for now. I mean, I'm not going to overdo it. I think it'll look very clean look, just having a fine line all around the car. So I'm excited to see what it looks like. This is definitely a fight. There's no secret to it. I enjoy doing these videos because it helps me it helps others, to show what, as far as, doing things you can do yourself, just taking the time to do it. Feel better now that I shaved. My birthday's on Monday, so I'm blessed to see 40. Happy early to me. It's a milestone. I've always thank God for just being able to see it. I've been through things in my life that I shouldn't be here, but I am. And kids are good, ladies good, so can't complain. All right, let me get back to it. It's enough of the chatter. What When I'm done, you'll see the strip here, just like you see there. Let me put a little focus in on it. Like on the dash, you can kind of see it, a little plastic trim. Yeah, so that's on the door panel as well, and it's over there too. So yeah, so yep, and that's it. So back to it. Good evening. That video, or this is another, the conclusion of Loaf Reviews on my 2018 Nissan Altima that I had. I actually traded a vehicle in to get a bigger vehicle for me and my family. Me and my fiance, yeah, newly engaged. Yes. Um, had two vehicles we were transporting our children in, and I'm like, we need to get something bigger. So now I have a 2019 Nissan Armada, and I have a future video coming up of a Rhino Radios Tesla style install. So the whole unit, which I want to show and do an introductory video on that as well. I'll show you the before pictures of it, and then after videos of it, and I'll show you the process of how it became, and then I'll do another review on how I like it. And it's a great radio though so far. It does have its glitches, and I'll share some of that as well, and some of its weaknesses. But it's a great radio. It's not cheap by the stretch of means, but it is true plug and play. So y'all have a blessed one. Hope you like the video. Leave a questions, comment. Please subscribe. Please share to others. There's a lot of guys out there doing the same thing. I'm just a normal dad, just working, taking care of me and my family. So I do this in my spare time. Hope you enjoy the video, and God bless.